everybody, I am the Lazy Kiwi and welcome to another building video. Today we are building in Newcrest again and we are building a little restaurant and florist or like a little flower shop in one. I think this is just such a cute idea and I had so much fun building this. We're kind of building it in like a townhouse type of style, but it's obviously not going to be a townhouse. However, there is a little apartment in the the highest floor, like the third floor. There is a little house area for the owner of the restaurant or the florist area to live. I think that's such a nice idea, especially if your Sims own this building themselves. It's gonna be so nice because then they don't have to travel to and from one lot to the other the whole entire time. And honestly, that's a lifesaver if you have a build like this, because I have had restaurants and a residential, no, not residential, what am I saying? Like the shops, what is it called? Commercial lot? I have no idea. Retail, it's a retail lot. When your sim has a retail lot or own a restaurant, it is a pain in the bottom to move from one shop to your house the whole entire time. It's a pain for me, so I do think it's a pain for a lot of other people as well, because I don't know, I feel like it's so much more convenient to have your Sim's house at their little restaurant. I mean, I feel like a lot of times for me the convenience is just better than actually having two houses, because it's also gonna be a lot more money if you want your Sims to live in their own separate house as well. But I don't know, that just might be me. But this is not what this build is about. This build is a fancy, cute little corner townhouse, a restaurant. I think it's gonna be kind of formal in the night and more casual throughout the day. That's kind of what I was thinking. Obviously, that's not really something you can set. I wish you could. I wish there was like day wear versus night wear, because that would just be so much more realistic, because I feel like this place would just come alive in the nighttime, become more formal, and in the day it could just be kind of casual, kind of like a cafe almost. But no, it's The Sims, we gotta work with what we got. And then right next to that, the area that I'm starting with now, this is gonna be kind of the floral shop. It's gonna be where you can go and buy some flowers. So this is suitable to be either a restaurant or a retail lot. You have everything you need for both of them, so it will function either way. And it is put as a restaurant, so initially if you place the lot, it is going to be a restaurant. But if you want to make it into a floral shop, you can do that as well. I just feel like it's a ton of fun either way. I've loved making dual lots recently, so like a lot that can function as either one like type of lot or as another, because I feel like it's so much more fun and much more realistic. I mean, in real life, most of the time there's more than one function to a lot or a place that you go to, so I feel like in The Sims it's a little bit more realistic as well. So this build is right next to a build that I've made a little while ago, which is like this townhouse styled library, and now next to that we have this restaurant florist shop area. I don't know if it's a florist or just a little flower shop, but either way you can buy some plants there, which is nice. And I also think it adds that a little bit of a realism to the game as well, having your Sims go out to buy some flowers and stuff like that. I just feel like it's a cute little touch and I love this build. I've spent probably around 3 hours on this, maybe 3.5, almost 4 hours. I can't really remember, but I've had so much fun with this, and it's one of my favorite builds for, I don't know, I feel like I say that every time I build something new, like, oh, this is my favorite build I've done recently, but I feel like every time it's my new favorite. I feel like I just get bored of things really quickly. I probably mentioned that before, like, I really do get bored of things very quickly. So I feel like once I have a new favorite, it's not gonna stay my favorite for a very long time, because as I make new things, I start to love the new things more because I got bored of the initial things. So I just feel like that's my personality. I really do get bored of things very quickly. So the fact that I'm in a almost 5-year relationship is kind of mind-boggling, because I haven't gotten bored 1 second of the way. So I don't know, it's quite interesting, to me at least, the fact that I get bored of everything else in my life, but some things just tend to stick. So like my YouTube, for example, I am doing this for almost 2 years now. In January, I believe it's gonna be 2 years, and it's been such a fun journey. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. I've had so much fun, and I really want to thank you guys for that as well. I'm so close to 1,000 subscribers, and it's hitting so close to my heart to know that so many of you enjoy watching these videos, and so many of you actually enjoy my content. And it's pretty hard to believe. I mean, I've started this as a hobby. It still is a hobby. I still just do this for fun, but you guys make it feel like it's so much more than just a hobby. It's become kind of like a little community almost, and it's just so much fun. So thank you all so much for supporting me and for watching my videos and commenting and leaving likes and subscribing, all that jazz. You guys really do make my entire day, my week, my entire month even, every time you guys leave a little comment just saying something nice. But yeah, on with the sappy stuff, I'm so sorry about that. That came out of nowhere. But yeah, this build, it was so much fun, and I love the little landscaping. I didn't want to do too much landscaping because it is a commercial lot, but I still did want it to be pretty well kept and looked after, and just a nice little area for your Sims to go. I personally love this lot so much, and I could really see myself bringing my Sims here a lot of the times. However, the restaurants are pretty buggy in the game. Like, I'm not gonna lie, they still have not fixed a lot of the bugs. Like, for example, it's taking 7 bajillion years for your Sims to actually get the food. So it could take literal hours for your Sim to just go to a restaurant and have a meal. And not to mention, when the waiter drops the food, it's an additional 4 hours or something like that. It's just insane the amount of time that it takes for your Sims to go to a restaurant, and the bugs, it's just crazy. But that does not deter me. It does not in the slightest keep me from building and taking my Sims to restaurants, because I still feel like it's such a slice of life aspect. It's something you do on the regular, something everybody has experienced. Or maybe, I don't know if everybody has, but most people have gone to a restaurant, eaten food at a restaurant. So I feel like it's just such a simple aspect of life, and such a simple thing to have in the game as well. So I do still enjoy it, and I do still love taking my Sims to it, because I mean, they can still have fun there, even though it's buggy as heck, even though the game breaks multiple times in multiple different ways. When you take your Sims to a restaurant, it's still fun, it's still a good time, right? Fix the game. Okay, anyway, so I'm thinking, like, with the paintings that I'm also putting up, I kind of want this restaurant to have the more experimental foods, because like I said, I do want it to be more fancy at times, and I feel like those experimental dishes are some of the more fancy options that we have in the game. So I think it's a lot of fun. I also have 2 stories to this restaurant, so there's multiple floors where you can go and have your meal. The kitchen is also on the 2nd second floor, so it might even take that much longer for your Sims to get their food, because there's only one kitchen station, so like the chef station, there's only one of those, and there's stairs between the kitchen and the first floor, so your Sims might not be here for 4 hours, they might be here for 8 or even 12, depending on whether or not you have a good waiter. Yeah, it's a mission, to say the least. I have not tested this lot. I don't know if everything is functional, so I don't know if your Sims are gonna be here for 2 days straight. So I'm not sure about that. I'm hoping not, at least, but I still think it's a beautiful, beautiful lot, and I just love it so much. Also, speaking about inconvenience, this lot only has one bathroom with one toilet that is accessible to the public. It does have a second bathroom in the little apartment that I was talking about at the top of the building, but I don't want that to be accessible to the guests. That's obviously personal, private quarters. That's not going to be for everybody to use. So the only usable bathroom only has one toilet. And there's a lot of seats here, so it's going to be a pretty busy place. But you know what? If somebody walks in on you taking a dookie, that's your problem for not locking the door behind yourself. Yes, sorry. So this is the top floor that I was talking about. This is the apartment. I really do like it. It's very small. It does not have a dining space, because I was thinking functionally wise, if you don't lock this, the game is gonna count that as another seating space. So instead, I just took that ability away completely by not adding a dining space at the top floor here. So if you don't lock it, your main inconvenience is going to be guests going to use the bathroom, going to use the TV, the hot tub, because yes, there is a hot tub as well. I mean, if you live in a place like this, you gotta make it so much more fun for yourself by adding a hot tub. You're on the 3rd floor of a building. Why would you not want that? Who does not want a hot tub on their 3rd floor balcony? It's amazing. It will be so incredible. The views, speechless. Absolutely speechless. But yeah, I feel like it's so nice to have this as well. Like I mentioned in the beginning, I'm not gonna ramble on about that again, because I could be here forever if I talk about the fact that just having this is so much better than not having it. So I did want to add it. I'm not gonna add that in all of my restaurants ever, because why would I? But I did want to add it here because I had a 3rd floor, so I might as well just add something like that. But I love this building. It's so nice. I wanted to mention something now, but I completely forgot what it was. I hate when that happens. I just hate when that happens. We're like on to the end of this speed build part. Oh, this thank goodness, my brain, it got back together. This is up for download on my Tumblr. It is in the link tree linked down below. Oh well, you can find just the download, not my link tree, but if you do want to find my other social medias, you can find that in my link tree as well. I am also going to be doing a walkthrough at the end of this, so we have about a minute left of just pure speed build, and then the rest of this video is going to be a walkthrough where I go through the entire build step by step, showing everything slowly in case you missed anything or stuff that I cut out. Obviously, I'm going to be showing in the walkthrough part for a better viewing experience and for more convenience for people who might struggle to keep up with the speed build part, because I know not everybody can look at this and be like, yeah, I see absolutely freaking everything that's going on. Me sometimes included in that. Sometimes I struggle to keep up with stuff like this, so I know a lot of people might too. But yeah, that's basically everything for the speed build part. I love how everything turned out, and I hope you guys do too. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight into the real-time part. So here it is, all done and pretty. I actually really like how this looks. I'm obsessed with it, although the parking space is very minimal. There's only one spot left. Cars don't actually function in this game, so I think it's fine. I mean, there's also parking over there, so I Like I said, cars do not function, but this is the outside of the lot. I really think it's very beautiful. At the front of the flower shop, you have some cute little signs and some little flowers as well. And at the front of the restaurant, there's a lot of advertising. I think that's a good thing though. And over here, we have this lovely little space with the little fairy lights, some seating over here, and then some seating on the outside at the back as well. We do have a little space for kids to play if they do want to, I don't know. And we have a much bigger dining table over here. I think this is like the main event dining table if you bring a lot more Sims. And way at the top over here we have a jacuzzi and some lounge chairs for personal use. So that is the entire outside of this lot. I think it's really nice. I do just love it next to this building as well. It looks so nice. I cannot wait to fill up the rest of these as well. It's gonna look so nice all together. I do think, however, I want to change these lights out just so that it's much more cohesive with that building over there. And I think I might do this with all of the buildings that I'm gonna put here so that it looks like they are all kind of on the same street, because they are. So I'm going to keep that a little similarity, as well as the flooring. I think I'm gonna keep that for all of them as well. But without further ado, let us go into the building. I'm gonna start off with the little flower shop because it's the smallest. So you come in and you're greeted with a ton of cute little flowers and plants, a little mirror, and a little space in the back where you can find the, what's it called? The clerk? The you know, the person who rings you up. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm also just gonna put a little flower over here because I completely forgot about that. But yeah, this is the tiny space in here. It is very small, but it's very sweet. And you can put all of these up for sale, and it's gonna be just so nice to have. I think it's very cute and simple. But then right next to that, we have the restaurant. You come in, you're greeted by the host. If everything is full, because I do suspect that this is gonna be a very popular place, there is seats to wait at, and then you can find a seat either over here, which has this amazing view of no building just yet. Eventually though, there's gonna be something over there, a lot of natural light, and a mirror with some fishies as well, and a way to the back over here. Then we have the stairs going up into some more seating spaces over here, as well as the bathroom over here. And then we have the main kitchen area, which is also very small, but it is functional, I believe. At least I haven't tested it just yet, as well as the stairs up to the main apartment area. I wanted it to be kind of hidden away, so I added the bookshelf door to this. So if you come inside here, you do find the tiny little cute apartment. There's also a little bathroom over here as well. This is the only place with a shower, of course, and over here is the small little bedroom. So that is everything for this house. Well, I said house because of this, but it's not a house actually. It is a restaurant and a little flower shop, and I love it so much. Do let me know what you guys think about this, and would you bring your Sims here to have a nice time, or would you have your Sims own this actually? But yeah guys, if you guys did enjoy this video, please do consider liking and subscribing to my channel, and I will definitely see you guys in another video. Goodbye everybody!